I'd like to show you 4 different ways to load an aircraft or airport in RealFlight Evolution. Sitting here at the default field, Eli Field, with the default airplane, the Habu STS. But I'd like to fly something else. So the first way I can do that is by pressing cancel on my controller or escape on the keyboard to pull up the main menu. If I do that, I get the main menu. I can go to free play, choose an aircraft. Let's change the airplane to the 50mm Habu, which I've been enjoying a lot lately. And I can go to fly, and that will load the new scenario. We've only changed one thing. We could have changed the airport and the weather and things like that as well from this menu. But I'll just change the aircraft and go to fly. Now I've got the Habu 50, quick little airplane. Got to make some airplane sounds when you have the sound muted. But that's really not what I was feeling like. I think instead of flying a jet, I'd like to fly an aerobatic aircraft. So let's load up the Timber X, one of my favorites. I'm going to do that instead using the quick select. To do that, I press select on the controller, or I could move my mouse to the left side of the screen and pull up the gadget tabs over here. I can choose the aircraft quick select and go to the eFlight Timber X 1.2. This is the Night Timber X. I like the green one better because that's what I have in my hangar right now. No lights on it. I mostly fly this during the day. I'll select that. I can take off and fly some aerobatics. Nice. Aerobatic as in, I can bring this down over the runway and do some nice hovering. Take off with some power again. But that's really about all I want to do of that. So now I'll use a different method to load, let's see, I'm going to load the eFlight P51 using the Quick Find gadget. If I press Control F on my keyboard, I get this, and it lets me search for aircraft by name. So I'm going to type in Mustang. It'll show me all the different Mustangs in the sim. And what I'm looking for is the eFlight P51, which is right here at the top of the list. So I can use my mouse or my arrow keys or even my control. No, not my controller selection. Those don't work in here. Excuse me. But mouse or arrow keys. This is a mouse and keyboard experience because you need to be able to type for it. I'm going to select this one by double clicking it. Now I have the eFlight P51. Note to self, let's pull the throttle down before the next change. Let's put those gear up and bring it by for a quick pass. But I think it's time to fly a bigger, more scale P51. In RealFlight, we have some aircraft that we call super scale, and I'm going to load one of those using the console. So I've got my throttle back down. I'll reset and put it back on the runway for safety. Now I'm going to press the tilde key in the upper left corner. There's also a single quote on there, right under the escape key. That brings up the console, and I'll type in load vehicle P51. I don't know if we have it as P51 Mustang or P51D Mustang. Let's try that. Try the first one first. This one you have to know the exact name. All we do is P51 Mustang. So this is our a super scale version, basically a miniature version of the real aircraft. Let's get the canopy closed. I've got to hunt down the right switch for that. There we go. We'll take off and lift those gear and do a pass with a little bit bigger version. So those are 4 different ways that you can load an aircraft using 4 different tools in RealFlight Evolution. You can also load airports this way. If I press Control F, I can load Triple Tree Aerodrome. There's my Mustang sitting on the main flight line. Or I could use the gadget tabs over here. I can use the mouse to get them up as well. To click in, and let's move to the soccer field, a 3D airport. At this airport, we could change to different cameras, which is kind of fun. Photo fields, you can't do that because it depends on the camera being on the flight line from the pilot's perspective. And we can also use the main menu to load up a new airport by pressing cancel on the controllers where you bring it open and going free play, airport, and here we can scroll through the list of airports and pick an airport, the next airport to load. Let's go to the aircraft carrier. Hit fly, and we'll load that airport, excuse me. So those are the 4 different ways to change your aircraft and airport within RealFlight Evolution. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you're having fun flying our new piece of software. We're really proud of it. Thanks a lot.